What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Professor Layton versus Ace 30 Phoenix Wright. Who almost tripped on my words. Anyways, last time, I remember being a little stumped about what testimony to present evidence on or press. It was, let me think, there was the tomato juice, a bottle of tomato juice, which actually had a soporific in it. But then I got confused, I didn't know where to go. With only one life left, I decided to use a hint coin. With the hint coin, they've told me, this is the statement I need to present something on. But, I don't know what to present to this statement, even though they've narrowed it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and press it. Why did I say that like that? I'm sorry. I'm still getting better, but I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good physically anyways.
Hold it!
You're claiming you had no reason to kill Sir Belduke. Yes, you can ask whomever you wish, and I'm sure they will say the same. That is so. It is widely known that Jean Grey Earl was devoted to serving Sir Belduke. It's difficult to imagine that she could brutally murder her respected master. Indeed, I am of the same opinion. I have visited Sir Belduke on several occasions to inquire about this piece of evidence or that. And I must say, I felt there was a strong bond of trust between him and Miss Grey Earl. Do you still think you can come up with a motive? A motive? Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder. If I'm not mistaken, last video I took a hit because I did something wrong on this choice, I think. Grey Earl risked a lot to conjure up a small portal in the wall. And then she killed Belduke. But what motive did she have? I pushed the first one, probably. They're like, tell us the motive, and I didn't know. I understand. The defense will present evidence. Evidence to indicate Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder. No. Wait, what? What's this about Sir Blue Knight? Sir Belduke's life was taken that day, that's a fact. However, was this actually the culprit's true objective?
Objection!
What? This is nonsense! Sir Belduke was murdered! What other possible reason could there be besides someone wanting him dead? I'm fairly positive this piece of evidence will lead us to the culprit's real motive. Very well, defense. Present evidence. To indicate Jean Grey Earl's motive for committing the crime. The only thing that would make sense for a motive is the blank letter, but I don't know why. So if I didn't use a hint coin, I would literally have no reason why I would present blank letter as a motive. But nothing else fits as a motive, because it's not. They're just evidence.
Take that!
Miss Grey Earl had no reason for wanting to kill Sir Belduke. However, there was another incident that night which is related to this case. And I have an idea what it was. Another incident. I'm referring to this letter. Sir Belduke wrote a letter shortly before his death, yet all we have here are some blank sheets of parchment. Fascinating! Are you saying maybe a witch used some kind of ink-removing magic on that letter, Mr. Wright? No, you big idiot! The spell used by the witch was, of course, Godor! Let's go over the state of the crime scene one more time. As we know from Miss Mailer's testimony, the letter was in a letterbox next to the victim's head. Ah, yes, it's in the sketch as well. The letterbox is on the far side of the shelf. The point of note is the location of that letterbox. Unbelievable! As Inquisitor Bottom seems to have noticed, the letterbox is within reach of the small portal conjured by the witch behind the painting on the wall. Oh, indeed it is! And, as Sir Belduke's butler, you would have known exactly where he keeps his letters. Indeed, Master Belduke would always keep his letters in that letterbox before posting them. You mentioned no such thing! Miss Grayle, you created a portal with Godor, not with the intention of killing Sir Belduke. You were after this letter, weren't you? That's merely wild conjecture. I didn't even know about that letter at the time. You didn't? Now that's very strange. When Miss Mailer came by that night, Sir Belduke was busy writing that letter. And that's when you entered, carrying a bottle of tomato juice. Oh! Yes, you're gonna burn. There's no way you wouldn't have known that your master was writing a letter to someone. And you could have known even more than that. For instance, perhaps you knew what he was writing about. That's enough! I served Master Belduke as his butler. I never would have pried into his private affairs. Whatever it was he wrote about in his final letter to the storyteller. It is no concern of mine. How does she know where it's supposed to go? Your Honor. Yes, the fans. I'd like Miss Grey Earl's last statement to be added to her testimony. Any objections, Inquisitor Bonham? No, my lord. Very well, witness. Include what you just told us in your testimony. As you wish, my lord. I had no reason to take his life nor steal his letter to the storyteller.
Hold it!
Let me get this straight. You didn't know anything about the victim's letter. That's right. I believe I've said as much already. Then how did you know? How did you know it was addressed to the storyteller? Indeed! Why don't you answer his question, witness? I don't want her to die, though. Man, making me feel bad. It's true this letter is addressed to the storyteller. But when did you find out about it? I have spoken about the murder with many people over the past 3 months. Oh?
Hang on!
Excuse me, Miss Mailer. Oh. I thought I caught her off guard, but it's her screech that caught me off guard. Is there perhaps anything you'd like to add to Miss Grey Earl's testimony? No, not really. In that case, let me ask you a different question. Did you tell Miss Grey Earl about Sir Belduke's letter? That's some shady look you're giving me, lady. Do not beat about the bush, witness. Answer the question. If I may briefly interrupt. I am testifying right meow. If you wish to question Miss Mailer, please do so once you've finished interrogating me. She's not going to let me question Mailer from the looks of it. And if she's so keen to prevent her from answering, this might just be a critical point in the testimony. I've got to find another way of finishing for that information. Witness, continue testifying. What? Don't bring me back here! What the hell? Damn it!
Hold it!
Now I gotta do this all over again. Oh, that's right. Oh, how'd you know about the letter being addressed? Oh, that's quite right. Oh, why'd you answer his question? Yes, the storyteller. Blah, blah, blah. We're almost there. Shut up, Letty! Everyone has been very kind to me. They have also told me all sorts of things. I must have heard about it from someone at some point. Well, that incident was certainly much talked about. Would you not agree, defense? Does her testimony hold together? No, because nobody knew it was addressed to the storyteller. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Did Letty know it was addressed to the storyteller? She must have if she sent the letter. But what? No one else but Letty would know that, I think. There is a huge contradiction in Miss Grey Earl's testimony. You are becoming very predictable, Sir Blue Knight. Must be a good workout whipping that thing out all the time. If there is a contradiction, I hope you have the evidence to prove it. Here's my chance. There's only one way to expose this contradiction. The defense is ready to present evidence. Very well, the defense shall present evidence of a different nature. Whoa. What does the defense believe to contradict Miss Grey Earl's testimony? Let's see, and she was saying... Wait. The letter contains only blank sheets of parchment. I guess I can present this. Hold on a minute. I guess I can go for that. Blank letter?
Take that!
That's the... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No! No. 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 Oh shucks. I guess Maya's dead. Bye, Maya. Bye. Oh my god, is there an actual animation for this? No way. Oh no! Oh god! I gotta fast forward now. Crap! Okay, so after getting to do all that all over again, it looks like they wanted me to pick There's a Contradiction. So... You know what's really funny? I used that hint coin on the wrong statement because that's the one where I originally picked the correct one, but then I guess the hint coin carried over to the second decision, which is the one where I messed up on, which was there's no intention of presenting evidence. So I'm really glad that I'm really making so many mistakes today. Oh, what? See, Barnum's pissed at me. Everyone should be pissed at me. The proof that there is a contradiction cannot be found in the court record. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? The professor pointed it out to me in the previous witch trial. In this court, an attorney's arsenal is limited to the court record. Listen to that. Those are the noises I make when I walk into a jazz lounge. I'm just like, da ba. Each of the witnesses in this trial has given their own account of what occurred. Therefore, whenever one witness has testified, the other remaining witnesses have listened. Should one witness' testimony differ from another's testimony, then? I suppose that in itself can also be considered a contradiction, can it not? And you know what? You know what it is? Letty wasn't supposed to tell anyone anything about the letter. And that's what she said. Juxtaposing contradictory testimonies from different witnesses is the key. Miss Grey Earl. Your testimony contradicts another one that we've heard in this court today. Oh, okay. Master took me in, complete stranger. Belduke was a wonderful man. And he's the one told me about it, the confidentiality obligation. The confidentiality obligation, which she has never broken once.
Objection!
What? Oh, Luke. Thank you. Thank you for that, Luke. Now go sit back down, Luke. That was adorable, though. It was a single word. It was a single word that gave you away, Miss Grey Earl. What do you mean by that? The name of the recipient. There were only a few people who knew the intended recipient of that letter. 4 people, to be precise. Only 4 people. First was Sir Belduke, the author of the letter. Then there was Miss Mailer, who delivered it. And of course, the storyteller, its recipient, as well as one more person. The one who stole the letter, using a portal spell and swapped it with the blank sheets of parchment, the witch. What now, Letty? Not now, we're about to murder someone. Maybe. Maybe I did. Maybe I spilled the beans. About the letter, I mean. Maybe I told the butler. You did what? Well, because you see, me and the butler are sort of friends. And it was about our dear Sir Belduke. I feel like I might have told her about it after all. See? If I did, that's how she knew. About the recipient, I mean.
Objection!
I understand that you are friends with Miss Grey Earl, and you want to help her out. But I got a piece of evidence, Miss Mailer. You shouldn't lie, even for a friend. Remember your testimony. You told us about the courier's duty to keep the details of letters confidential. And you have also testified that you have never broken that obligation, remember?
Objection!
But hold on just a minute. As the victim's butler, Jean Grey Earl might have been given a chance, had a chance to catch a glimpse of the envelope.
Objection!
No, she didn't. You know why? Because there was all that cocaine on the floor. When Miss Mailer came with the delivery, Sir Belduke was still writing that letter. In fact, he was in the middle of it. At that time, the letter had not been addressed yet. Oh, I see what they're saying. And the next morning, when the body was discovered, the letter was already in the letterbox. Keep in mind that Miss Grey Earl would have had no opportunity to see it then either. Is that so? She went to report the crime without even setting foot in the study. And then, Miss Mailer appeared and retrieved the letter. Needless to say, Miss Grey Earl couldn't have learned of the letter's recipient afterwards. You're gonna burn! Which I do feel bad for. But you gon' get it! Or maybe you'd have a good explanation, Miss Grey Earl. I'd very much like to hear one. Bum, bum, timpani, timpani. Cello, bass, ooh. Can you please tell the court how you found out the recipient's name? Mr. Wright. What the fuck you want? Do you remember what I said when I was called to the witness stand? No. At the heart of alchemy lies the pursuit of the rules and logic that govern nature. You have demonstrated the power of your own logic. Miss Grey Earl, are you saying... Yes, I confess. The abhorrent witch who used the spell Godor to swap the contents of that letter, and who took the life of Master Belduke. It was none other than I. Well, now you're gonna burn. To a crisp. It's too quiet. Say something. Or was it Letty the witch? Letty? I was an only child, born to a poor... you know what? Should I save this for the next video? Because if I keep going, this will probably take a few minutes in itself, and it's already been 20 minutes. I can save this for the beginning of the next one, that way we can get a nice, slow-paced wrap-up for this trial, and then begin the next one right away, so that sounds pretty fun to me. Because at this point, we've gotten to the confession. So let's go ahead and end this video here, so stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!